Hey guys, it's Jared here, Real Estate Roundup Time, Central Florida edition. Let's see what's going on in Lakeland and Central Florida in the last 7 days. Here's the headline: flat, flat, flat. What does that mean? Sales are basically flat, inventory is basically flat, mortgage rates are basically flat. However, we have seen a massive uptick in real estate activity for me and my particular team. So let's get into the details for the last 7 days in Lakeland and Polk County. So the average bedrooms and bathrooms stayed the same, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. The square footage is almost the same on average for homes sold, 1,848 square feet, just a 34 square foot difference from last week. The listing price and the sold price did fluctuate wildly. If you remember last week, we had a $34,000 and $30,000 decrease. Guess what? This week we have a $29,000 and $23,000 increase. So it's just a weekly fluctuation, nothing to worry about. So if you look over several weeks, it's kind of just puttering along like this. So the average list price went up by $29,000 to $374,000. The average sold price went up $24,000 to $366,000. Again, that's a week over week difference. In general, it's going like this. The days on the market went up to 58. We were at 49. Those have been going back and forth every week too. Last week we had a decline of 19 days. The week before it was equal. The week before plus 18 days. The week before minus 6 days. So we're at 58 days. So if you, the last several weeks we've been between about 6 weeks and not quite 8 weeks. Okay, so 6 to 8 weeks homes are on the market. The sales price to list price went down to 97%. That means the 3% was the average difference from the final list price to the final contract price. Remember, that doesn't take into account any particular closing costs. So for example, we just helped a couple clients last week. One of them closed. They got $11,000 in closing costs from the seller to help them to do the purchase. And the other one was smaller. There was a small concession to put towards a roof, and that doesn't show up on this percentage number. Okay. All right. List price went up 15. Last week it took a tank, so we're at $198 per square foot. Average sold price per square foot went up 12 to $193 per square foot. Again, last week we went the other direction, so we're just back here. The listings activity as far as canceled, withdrawn, expired, relatively flat. We had 22 last week, 24 this week. Not a whole lot going on. We still have a housing shortage in Lakeland specifically, not the world, not America, not the big cities, not where there's a zillion condos for sale. In Lakeland, Florida, we only have 64% of the needed homes. What does that mean? 34% shortage. Technically seller's market, but I understand what's going on, and it's acting more like a buyer's market in as much as we're seeing closing costs and different concessions to get these homes under contract, partially because of a challenge with affordability. Listings with a price drop changed slightly, 14 units to 139 units. 30-year mortgage rate changed from 6.64 to 6.63. Almost nothing. Now, our little team, we had absolutely massive months, 13 contracts. That is not normal. Some agents don't even do that in a year. This is great. Listings and buyers, all different deals going on, some contingencies, some not, as far as homes to sell. Anyways, there's a lot going on. If you've got questions about what's happening and what you're feeling, if you're thinking about, hey, I might want to make a move, great. If you need to move for work or family or whatever, we're here to help you. Also, we partner with large lenders who are local, but actually they can help you get pre-approved for your move to other states, which is absolutely amazing. So you can be lined up, ready to go when you're done with that as well. All right, guys, have an amazing day. Please reach out to us. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so you can get these updates regularly. Also, we're a one-stop shop. So if you love where you live, you want to make it better, give us a call about renovations. If you're thinking about building a tiny home at the back for family or friends or for an Airbnb, or if you're looking to build on your land, we're here for you. All right, take care. Bye-bye now. Bye.